Today for Full Album Friday, we're going to take a look at Dire Straits' phenomenal 1985 record, Brothers in Arms. For so many reasons, Dire Straits are outright music legends. And whether it's the writing and playing of Mark Knopfler, or the unique way that they brought together the worlds of funk and jazz and rock and roll, there's simply nobody else like them in music history, and this is my favorite of their many perfect records. Also, this album is historically important because it was the first to be completely recorded in a digital format, as it was being heavily marketed for the brand new format of compact disc. This record also had the amusing unintentional fallout of the CD pressing plant being completely overwhelmed with orders, and Rykodisc notoriously pressed nothing but the Brothers in Arms record for a number of weeks. Also, the vinyl release of this is a little bit different because they were recording for CD and there just wasn't enough time on the record to hold everything, so there are edited versions of almost every song found on the vinyl release. All this aside, Brothers in Arms is an absolutely stunning musical work, and you find the band working just as brilliantly in their full-on orchestrations as they do when they're working in more minimalistic songs. You can link most of, if not all of this musical genius to the one and only Mark Knopfler, as he can dazzle you just as easily with a speedy riff as he can blow you away with a set of heavy killer chords. It's his unique approach and tone of his guitar that makes Dire Straits instantly recognizable, and it's his tendency to put as much emphasis on the notes that he doesn't play as he does play that shows the clear links he has to the blues world. At the same time, there's moments on this record that almost border on a new age sound, and it's that constant sonic diversity throughout this album that vaults it to such great heights. Add to this great lyrics and vocals, and you just can't say enough about this record. I mean, you've got the song Money for Nothing on this album, and while it was a huge MTV hit, that in itself was hilariously ironic when you look at the kind of harsh but spot-on social critique in the lyrics. But you've also got songs like Your Latest Trick and the title track, which are something beyond moving and beautiful. And it's the way that the band is able to balance these darker, almost heartbreaking moods with the more whimsical moments that makes this record so fantastic. You've got great keyboards and almost mechanical drum sound and these gorgeous string arrangements. And along with this, you've got more hooks than most bands would know what to do with. And it's their ability to create these completely individual sonic settings that makes Dire Straits stand far beyond any other band. Brothers in Arms is truly a record that knows absolutely no peers musically. And whether you're talking about it on a musical level or a historical level, Dire Straits were absolute trendsetters in every sense of the word. At the end of the day, these songs are masterfully crafted and outright enjoyable. It really is that simple. And this album just has to be in regular rotation in your collection. And if it's not, change that right now. Thank me later.